Hello, hello, welcome back or welcome if you're new here. My name is Aniela and I make videos about sewing, knitting, and crochet. And today I want to talk about all the things I would crochet if I had all the time in the world. I've been feeling the spring energy coming. It is still quite cold outside here in Warsaw. However, the days are getting warmer and there's finally sun almost every day, at least for a couple of hours. So, that's a good sign. I want to prepare for the next season, which is summer, and my favorite season to make clothing for. So, I came up with a list of some crochet project ideas. I have it right here. I listed them in my notebook, and we are just going to go straight ahead into these ideas. Hopefully, they will sprinkle some inspiration for you as well. I am actually working on one crochet project at the moment, and it's right behind me. It's this filet crochet yoke top with a sewn on ruffle like material bottom. It's looking very promising, so I hope I can film a tutorial for you as well. Okay, I feel like it's been such a long intro. Let's get into the video. Starting off with a very summery piece, I would like to make a lace mini skirt. It's a very general idea. I don't have a stitch pattern, I don't have a color chosen. I just know I want to make like a beach cover up, and preferably it will be like a little bit flared with a very fun lacy stitch motif. I like, for example, this one from Akoya. It's super mini. It has drawstring at the waist and this mesh design. Quite simple, however, it has these fun details. I also like the idea of making a longer skirt. I am so drawn to this photo. You can't really even see if it's a skirt or a dress. I don't know. I love everything about it, like the basket bag and the ballet flats with the white lacy mesh skirt with the ruffle at the bottom. It would be such a beautiful skirt, just with a simple elasticated waistband and then this midi length mesh stitch pattern and the lace at the end. Yes. I also like this skirt. I love the top of it. It has this beautiful waistband that has like a V shape, and the stitching, the contrast of the stitching and color black, it makes it look so good. I also like the idea of having a wrap mini skirt. It could be also worn on top of other things, like this trend when you just do this scarf, lace scarf, like filet crochet scarf, for example, and then you add a tie at the top and you just tie it on your waist on top of pants, skirts, everything, and it just looks so good. And with the skirt, you could wear the skirt separately on top of your bikini, so like a bikini cover up, or you can use it as an accessory. So it's two in one. You know what I mean? Okay, let's go to another one. I have been loving the pineapple stitch. I recently learned how to do it, and I started this mini dress all in pineapple stitch. I want it to be like this, so a halter neck with an open back and a little bit flared skirt. I actually did a lot of increases, so my skirt ended up being very roughly, and I'm still deciding if I like it like this or not, if I should redo the whole thing and start increasing slowly from the waist and not from the hips. I still think it looks cute. It could definitely be worn like a bikini cover up, like a beach dress. Still very cute. Yeah. And next in pineapple stitch, what I've been seeing so much are these pouches, like round bags with a round bottom, and then they're like gathered at the top. So they're like a pouch, or they have a long thin strap so they can also be worn like a crossbody. And probably I would make it in raffia or some kind of something more stiff that would hold its shape better. So yeah. Next we have a granny square poncho. Honestly, I've been loving this trend. I think they can be so chic and elegant and also very comfortable, which is something that I always think about when choosing my projects. I love when my clothing is breathable and very comfortable so it doesn't restrict any moves. And I feel like a lace poncho could definitely elevate your outfit. It would make it so much more interesting. It's a simple project to make because all you have to do is find a nice lace granny square and then you just do a lot of them and stitch them together and leave a hole for the neck, and you can also wear it different ways, like off the shoulder. Yeah, I think it's something that I would like to make and wear. Then we have the mini raffia bag. Okay, so this is the project I wanted to do last summer. I even started making, let's say, a mock-up of this rouge rouge bag. I love it so much. It's cute, it's small, it's dainty, it has a little rose. I love all raffia bags. I really love this fiber. It gives me the vibes of summer and the beach and the sun, all the good things, all the things that I love. So I guess that makes sense why I'm so drawn to these kind of bags. I also pinned this one, which is like a crossbody bag. I love these kind of design details, so practicality plus the design. I also like this one, like a seashell pattern, and this one. This is actually more like a clutch. It doesn't have any handles, but I guess you could make one. Yeah, so a lot of raffia bags, and I know I already did one, but I did a big one. And I want a small one as well. Okay, next we have the granny square bag. This is such a sentimental project. It was probably one of the first things I completed there that were actually wearable. I was making a lot of granny squares when I started crocheting, and yeah, a crochet bag was one of the projects that felt like the simplest to use the granny squares to make a real object. And for this project, I have specifically in mind to make my own granny square. I have recently been in Portugal, in Porto and Lisbon, and I've seen, of course, a lot of these mosaic squares that were so beautiful. I don't know yet how, but I would like to make a mosaic granny square and then stitch them together into this tote bag. I think that would look very, very cute. Okay, and continuing with the granny squares, I also have an idea to make a granny square dress. It's not a groundbreaking idea. There are a lot of granny square dresses, but I haven't made one yet. So that's something I'd like to maybe in the future try. And then I would like to also make a lace kimono or top, but I want it to be like specifically very lacy, so very lightweight. And I also love the idea of making these kind of tops. Very normal, like shirt tops with a little collar, short sleeves, maybe some stripes. I really love this one for some reason. It looks just so wearable and so simple. I like this one as well. This is like kind of a granny square project. Then I don't have actually any inspiration pinned, but I would like to crochet a belt. Just the fact that it's crocheted, it would give this project a boho style. However, I would like to make it as classy and elegant as possible so that it could match with very different kind of outfits, not only when I'm going for like a very boho outfit. I hope that you get what I'm saying. I just want this belt to be very universal so I can wear it with different things. However, I want to crochet it so it's not like a classic leather belt. It will have some fringe, like maybe something like this, maybe something adjustable, maybe crochet over the clasp, like the metal parts. I don't know yet. It's not very precise. The idea is very broad. I just think it would be a nice accessory to make for yourself. And then I would also like to make a pair of crochet striped shorts. I've actually knitted a pair 2 years ago, I think, and I love them. They're super, super short. They're like a micro short. I just love how they turned out, and I want to try to make a crochet version. I actually have white and blue yarn that is like cotton linen, and I think it would work perfectly for a pair of shorts like this. And yeah, just an elastic waistband, super comfortable, super short. Love it. And the last thing I'd like to make is some kind of freeform crocheted top, like this one. Like you have this one flower rosette pattern, and then you attach different kind of lacy parts to it, and then create a full top. I think it's stunningly beautiful, and I would definitely need to do it in a very, very thin yarn, like the cotton thread I use for all my filet crochet projects. For example, this top from Magda Butrym, actually a Polish designer. She released such a beautiful collection of crocheted pieces, including this top. So this is like a halter top, backless, all in lace, and it's stunning. And I want to make something like this. I would like to also experiment with a freeform crochet. This is something I have never done before. Like you crochet as you go, like crocheting on myself, or Irish crochet. So you basically make separate motifs, like different flowers, for example, and then you place them in a specific way, like a specific arrangement that you like, and then crochet a net, like connecting chains to make it one panel. Hopefully I explain myself well enough. I will also try to find some pictures to match what I'm saying, so it's easier to visualize. So yeah, this is everything I would like to crochet if I had all the time and all the money to make them. I won't, probably, because I have other things to do than sit around and crochet all day. No matter how much I would like to, it's impossible. I just sometimes like to create this list, so when I run out of ideas, I just go and check what I wrote, and maybe I forgot about one project that I really wanted to do some time ago, and then I get the creativity flowing again. So hopefully this video gave you some ideas, some inspiration for your future projects. So let me know if you liked any of them. What would you add to the list? And of course, what would you like to see me make next? Maybe something from the list, maybe something from your own list. Anyway, let me know. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!